Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the relationship between Aries and Libra. Their compatibility, I would evaluate it kind of low. The only reason why is because these two have very different paths, which I'm about to get into. I'd give them about a 40% of the time they'd work in a relationship dynamic, business-wise, even less, maybe 30, and friendship, it's varied between 40 and 60. I'm going to get into why right now. First off, with intimate relationships, when you have two people that come together, they need to have some sort of common purpose in order for the relationship to actually last long. Without that variable being present, it's not going to last that long at all. So what's missing here is the Aries it governs the first house. The first house is all about identity. It's all about myself. It's self. It's who you are. And then when you get the Libra, that governs the seventh house, which is all about cooperation, one-on-one dynamics, relationships. These two are literally polar opposite to each other. The initial attraction might be very real, especially if the man is the Aries and the Libra is the woman. It'll come as a very natural, traditional sort of masculine meets feminine, and there's a bit of repulsion, but there's also a lot of attraction between the two different people that come together. If it's the other way around, it can also work. It just depends on what the situation or the cultural norm is. But nonetheless, when you have these two come together, at first it can be attractive, but the difficulties that will be present in the relationship goes a lot further, which I'm about to get into now. The Aries person is a very straightforward, direct person. I've definitely gone over this in all the videos I've discussed with Aries so far. And because of that, they can be very, very viewed as pushy, overconfident, a bit too arrogant, especially in the eyes of a Libra who believes in justice and fair play and being equal with everybody and cooperation, just being diplomatic. So when you get these two together, their viewpoints towards getting things done might be very, very different. Throughout a restaurant, the Aries person might just be somebody who's rude to a waiter or waitress, whoever it is, and just say, hurry up, or the food wasn't that good, whatever. They say what's on their mind, whereas the Libra believes in being more diplomatic about things. So the way that they go after problems, things with everyday life, will be so far different that can just cause friction with the relationship. So you have to be very, very careful there. This can definitely work as long as there's an understanding of the, polarizing opposites of your traits. But without that proper understanding, you're going to have a very, very difficult time bringing this thing together. For a business dynamic, the reason I said it wouldn't really work too well is because Aries is a very individualistic sort of energy. It's represented by Mars. It's a warrior. It's somebody who has a purpose. Somebody doesn't have time for a lot of crap. They're going to want to get things done, and they can be quite ruthless about it. The Libra can also be very, very great in generating income. They can be the heir to that fire for sure. However, the Libra likes to more so work with a group, find a few sets of people that they're able to really get on with and then have that cooperation. Whereas the Aries more so wants people just to listen to them unless they view you as somebody that they can respect and listen to. The Libra might have a hard time, even in a business relation, seeing their point of view in that way, where they're going to say, well, we need to have a team effort. There just might be different power plays that will come about. More of an indirect power play from the Libra, just trying to make the group or whoever it is vote against the Aries or vote them out. And the Aries person might just be more on the side of, well, I should just run things because this is my idea, or it's my investment going into this, whatever it may be. But there will definitely be a power play issue, and that's where the problem lies. For friendship, I gave it 40 to 60% just simply because it could probably work if it's just a simple acquaintanceship sort of friendship. But if anything gets like close, where you guys are spending a lot of time together, the differences in your energy just simply don't really go that well. You guys will end up becoming combative toward each other, and it just won't really work out. There's no real better way to put that. It's just because of the houses that they govern. The first and the seventh house, one's all about self, one's all about others. And when you get these two together, their perspective on the world can be mind-blowingly different, and you won't really experience it unless you actually have these sun signs and be able to understand how their perspectives work. All right? But that does finalize it for the Aries and Libra compatibility. If you guys do have any questions whatsoever, just let me know in the comments below. But aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe. Holla at me. It's it for today, guys. Peace.